3-wire and 4-wire CPU fans, what's the difference? What is the difference between 3-wire and 4-wire CPU cooling fans? Of course, the obvious answer is 1 wire. Smile!
Basic differences. A 3-pin connector is basically power, 5/12 volt, ground, and signal. The signal wire measures how fast the fan is moving without any controls for the fan speed. With this type, fan speed is typically controlled by increasing or decreasing the voltage over the power wire. A 4-pin connector is a little different than the 3-pin connector as it has the extra, 4th, wire for control to send a signal to the fan, which likely has a chip on it that tells it to slow down or speed up in addition to the other wires, just as the 3-pin connector has. Three-wire and 4-wire fan connectors. Chassis and processor fans use either a 3-wire or 4-wire connector. The 3-wire connectors are for small chassis fans with lower power consumption. The 4-wire connectors are for processor fans with higher power consumption. 3-wire fan connecting to a 4-pin fan header. Fan header pinouts. Pin 1. 3-wire fan support, ground. Pin 2. 3-wire fan support, 12V. Pin 3. 3-wire fan support, fan_top. Pin NA. 3-wire fan support, NA. Note: when connecting a 3-wire fan to a 4-pin fan header, the fan is always on. There is no fan control. 4-wire fan connecting to a 4-pin fan header. 4-wire fan connecting to a 3-pin fan header. Pin 1. 3-wire fan support, ground. Pin 2. 3-wire fan support, 12V. Pin 3. 3-wire fan support, fan_top. Pin 4. 3-wire fan support, fan_control. Source.
A 3-wire fan reports its speed at a 4th wire, and the fan speed can be varied by the motherboard. The simplest PC fan requires 2 wires. The red wire provides power, plus 12 VDC, the black wire is ground, 0V. Applying power to will start the fan running full speed. If a modern fan's blades are stopped, the fan's drive circuitry interrupts power to the fan motor, then retries starting the fan periodically. This prevents the fan from overheating, resulting in a burned-out fan and a potential fire, and keeps the manufacturer from achieving C/UL/XA/TÜV certification. You can try this by stopping a running fan, then letting it go. If, after you free the fan blades, the fan doesn't start for a moment, you have this modern kind of fan. A 3-wire fan adds a tachometer output to the 2-wire fan. The yellow wire pulses an output voltage twice per fan revolution. With the fan spinning at 6,000 revolutions per minute, you would measure a 200 Hz pulse rate, 6,000 rev per minute, 60 S2 pulses/rev equals 200 pulses per second. Some PC motherboards monitor this input. In the case of fan failure, the motherboard can send an alert, beeper, message to the OS, etc., or take action directly, like slow the CPU or even shut down the system. Add a 4th wire to control the fan's speed. The 4th wire operates similarly to the 3rd wire, but in reverse. This wire controls the fan speed. Intel created a wiring standard for this fan, including the connector type, pin positions, and wire color code. I haven't cited the Intel standard here, but it is widely reported to be black 0V, yellow 12V, green tachometer output, blue PWM speed control input. The fan speed is controlled by pulsing the voltage on the fourth wire. This wire does not power the fan. The pulse signal changes the speed of the fan. This method of varying the output of devices, i.e. a fan, light, or heater, with a digital control is called pulse width modulation, or PWM.
Minor correction to DeMarco and Lukács Mike. PWM does not control speed by frequency, it actually uses the duty cycle, E, the ratio between the on-time to off-time, and can be expressed as a percentage. In crude terms, if on-time is at 100%, you get full speed, 50%, half speed, 25%, quarter speed. I say crude terms because it actually depends on the circuit implementing the power control and type of loads. Wikipedia PWM Computer Fan Control. Wikipedia PWM Power Delivery.
What author failed to mention is how speed is controlled with 4-pin fans. They are also called PWM, pulse width modulation, and require compatible control from motherboard and its BIOS, and not all the 4-pin MB connectors are true PWM. Just knowing what PWM stands for should say everything about the way it works. Basically, pulses of power are sent to the fan at various frequencies, and so average power it receives determine amount of power they can produce, and air resistance slows it down. Signal wire tells BIOS exact RPM, and so it knows how fast pulses are sent to the fan.